I think we engage directly with brands and advertisers, large and small, from two-person shop and wants to connect with their community to actually the largest brands in the world, such as Unilever and P&G. And why they're interested in Facebook is, first of all, our reach. We're now 1 billion plus users in total, over 600 million on mobile by itself, 100 million more on Instagram. So just from the scale of reach that we can provide any advertiser, it's quite compelling. And then the question becomes, how do I actually engage with your community and what do I do with it? And this is where the education comes in. It's not the typical broadcast medium of a 30-second spot to actually go out to the users. It's a spot that then leads to a conversation they need to curate and actually edit in a way. So the point for us with brands and agencies is teaching them how to best use the medium and then giving them products to actually satisfy their requirements in terms of reach, but also in terms of measurement. So to the question on how we work best with TV. I don't think, see ourselves as supplanting television in terms of advertising. I think it's actually established and actually it gives the results that brands want. It actually gives them the pop in terms of visibility, path to purchase, and actually brand uplift. What we do believe we can help with is actually the upreach in terms of number of users you can touch. TV in most developed markets can only get you to 70% or more of reach. Getting that incremental 1, 2, 3, 4% of reach is actually quite expensive because you have to start buying inventory across a number of different networks and actually a very, very high cost inventory. When we actually do Facebook a TV campaign with Facebook associated with it, we've seen everywhere from 94% of reach of the target audience, because you can actually go broad with TV and then go very specifically narrow, only give me 25 to 45-year-old females in this geography. So what we're now doing with brands and agencies is thinking on the creative process about their TV, their big brand campaign, and how Facebook is not going to be an add-on at the end of the campaign process, but actually integrated deeply with the way you would do a campaign. That might be for a movie, ensuring that your trailer actually launches on Facebook first, and that people engage and comment on it and share it. It might be, if you're actually promoting a new product, ensuring that maybe some people get the sneak preview of the product on Facebook as a TV campaign goes out, so there's actually a social conversation happening. To your question about video and audio and content on Facebook, we are a distribution platform. We take content from multiple sources, user-generated content, YouTube, clients actually uploading their own creative onto the platform, and all we do is provide a distribution mechanism for people to engage, comment on it, like it, share it. And we believe we actually drive a fair amount of distribution on it. We've seen it with the Adidas campaign a couple years ago before the World Cup, where we were one of the primary consumption points of this, at the end of the day, ad that they actually created. We see it with movie studios, where we know that they were actually becoming a more and more important channel for them to not only launch movies, but actually test movies. How is this working with demographic A versus demographic B? Likelihood that you will be in front of TV and on a mobile device is quite high. Right? There's different stats depending on different countries. Likelihood that while you're on your mobile device, you will actually look at your Facebook account is quite high as well, given the number of users that actually have Facebook on their mobile devices and the amount of time they're spending. Probability that you will actually comment on Facebook about the TV show that you're watching because it's a passion that you want to share with your friends, be it that your favorite team just scored, be it that your favorite character from X Factor just got disqualified, also quite high. So then the question is, how do you curate those conversations? And I mean, stuff that we talked about last time we met, it's the role of the producer to also have a voice in there. How do you take that conversation and use it? So in the US, we've done some great stuff about taking some of the comments from Facebook and using it on air. We're actually having the stars and the cast have a presence on Facebook to talk to the audience as well. So there's notion of having a voice for the TV show on Facebook while they're engaging with the TV, while they're engaging with Facebook at the same time. We have, let's use the UK as an example, 33 million monthly active users, over half of them log on any single day. Just in terms of like reach, that is more reach than in a single day any of the commercial TV channels, 2.5 times as much reach as all of press combined. So just in terms of actually audience size, it's big. Then the question is, how do you actually invest easily to capture that reach, and how do you measure the ROI on it? So that's the job that me and my team try to work on, is how do we educate a CMO about social, the power of it, the reach that we have, and how do we ensure that the metric they're trying to move actually gets impacted? That might be a brand uplift, that might be sales, that actually might be consideration at purchase. And depending on the type of campaign and type of category, there's different ways of ensuring and measuring that is working. And I'd say, we always joke the phrase that we have about this being 1% finished. We have the reach now. The question is, what do we do with it, and how do we convince others that this is the right medium for them to actually tell their story and engage with customers?